Hi, welcome back to On The Volley. I'm here again outside the Shamrock Irish pub in the centre of Rome, right round the corner from the Colosseum. It's a gorgeous day. I mean, it has rained a little bit, just a quick dribble, nothing major. And the sun's back out, what can I say? Fucking gorgeous. Anyway, let's get back to it. Now, a lot of people are expecting me to do a video about Celtic, you know, their game over the weekend. But, I mean, there's not really much to do. We won, again. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm waiting for the Scottish FA Cup final. I think that'll probably be the next one that I do. And maybe I'll do one on, again, speculation and rumours about the transfers. But in the meantime, I'm back here to talk about that man, Ange Postecoglou, and his Spurs team. Look, I've done one just recently, what was it, a couple of days ago. And I'll be honest with you, they just can't get out of the news. The reason why I've decided to do another one, okay, is I saw the clip in the dressing room after their win against Bodo Glimt. Now, I'm hoping Keeper can put the clip up, yeah? I'm not technically minded. I haven't got a clue whether he can do it, whether it's doable or not. So, Keeper, if you can, I'm sending you the clip. Yes, if you can add it in now.
What you, as a group, players and staff, have gone through this year. Oh, big dog. Come on, boys. Shush, right. As I said, what you've gone through this year, let me tell you, I've been in this game a long time, I'm very experienced, I've experienced it all, but I'm so proud of how all of you have just stuck together. Yeah? Not one time have I felt like, you know, people are not believing or have lost what we have in here, and it's just outstanding. People will never realise what it's taken for you guys to be in this position, and you deserve all the credit for that. That's unbelievable what you've done. To come to this place, difficult place, win comfortably, but the whole time through, all the things we've had to deal with. You know, there's people who aren't with us today, yeah? Who are back home. Fraser's played a big part of it, Ben Sonny's played a big part of it, Matters, Lucas, Radu, they've all played a big part, everyone's contributed. And that's the main thing that's got us to this point. Yeah, we've had problems for sure, but we've stuck together. And you deserve it. Now we've got 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks to prepare. Every day is important. Yeah? Every day, every training session, every game we have between now and then is about getting ready for that big game. Well, you can change things. You saw what you did, 400 supporters here today. They'll never forget it. And there's thousands back home. And you can make it something really special. I keep saying to you, this is the group of players that are going to do it. So we focus on that from now on, but you deserve all the credit. It's been outstanding. So from tomorrow, we focus, yeah? Tonight,
Now, if you've seen that video, and I mean, I watched the video, there was like 83,000 views last time I watched. They've got the little clips of it as well, on YouTube, on Instagram. And I tell you what, that just puts to bed all the rumours that was going around about the fact that Ange had lost the dressing room and that the players weren't playing for him. You know, I never ever believed that, okay, because that's not the type of person Ange is. Every club he's gone to, everyone that's ever played under Ange Postecoglou, all of them have nothing but good words for the man, okay, because he's also a people person. He talks to his people. Look, that guy, when you look at his post-match interviews or pre-match interviews, yes, in some of them, you know, he has felt the pressure and you could see it in his body language, but he has been probably one of the best representatives for Tottenham Hotspur's football club, okay? He defends the club and he defends his players. He's always taken the blame for when they played badly, okay? And as you saw in the clip, he gave all the credit to the players, okay, when they win, which he does as well in his post-match interviews. You know, this is the reason I love that guy. I think he's an excellent manager. And I've seen the pundits, and you know, there's been a lot of flip-flopping as well. You know, there's been a lot of criticism, not just on Spurs, okay, also Man United, because, you know, hold on a second. It's all about, their performance in the Premier League. Now, Man United have lost 16 games this season, yeah? Spurs have lost 20. But to be totally honest, if you look at the weekend, both Man U and Spurs lost. But I tell you what, if you're a betting man, you would have put your money on Man U and Spurs to lose. Because both teams, their season hinges on the Europa League Cup final. They're not going to risk players and injuries, okay, to people, you know, to the players that they definitely want as starting in that League Cup, Europa League Cup final. That's obvious. So the reason I say they're flip-flopping, and the reason they're criticising their league performance, because they've lost 20 games, you know, it's like, after they've seen that clip, people are starting to change their minds about Ange and saying, okay, if he does win, then maybe he should be given another season. Look, let's not forget something. He finished 5th in his first season, okay? Yes, it has been an incredibly crazy season this season for them. Okay, it's been a very disappointing season, and yeah, you can say it's unacceptable. And looking at all the comments on all the YouTube channels, it's all negative, mainly all negative, and a lot of comments are saying even if Ange wins, he should still go. Then you've got some people, hold on a second, sorry about that. Then you've got some people who are saying that even if they do win the Europa League Cup final, okay, Ange will turn around and say, you know what, I've had enough, I'm going. Now, if you've been watching my videos on Ange and Spurs, you'll know that I've said it all the time, yeah? I've said that it might be a situation where Ange decides to go. Nothing's certain yet, okay? And he hasn't won the Europa League Cup final yet. So, this is all at the moment speculation, okay? Everyone giving their opinion. And I've always said this before. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. You know, you can agree to disagree. One of the other things, okay, I read a comment, okay, I'm going to stick it up now. This guy has got it spot on. He went and obviously studied the facts. I don't do that. I do my videos, okay, right, spontaneously. I don't go and do fact checking, look at the stats and all that, which is maybe something I should do, yeah? Maybe I will do in the future, maybe I won't, I don't know. But I've stuck this up, and I'll tell you what, it makes good reading. And again, it goes to justify and prove what I've been saying. 20 games with their starting back four and their first team goalkeeper. Out of 20 games, they won 15, and I can't remember, I think it was drew 2 and lost 3, or vice versa, okay? But they won 15 games. And I've been saying this on every video. You lose first team players, and especially the amount of first team players that they've lost, it makes a massive difference and has a massive impact on your results. You know, now some people are saying, oh, he should have done better with the players that he had. Anyway, look at Bournemouth, look at this. It's easy to say that from the outside. It's very easy to say that, yeah? And again, I repeat, everyone is, you know, has the what's the word for it? Has a right to give their opinion. And again, like I said, we can all agree to disagree. Yes, it's all hearsay at the moment. It's all speculation. Okay, we need to wait until the game is over to see who picks up that trophy. Bloody old gust of wind just took that away, yeah? That was unexpected. You know, Martin Keown, he turned around and he reckons that Spurs are going to win it. You know, he thinks they're going to take it. Look, I don't know, okay? I don't want to give a prediction because anything can happen. Like I said, it's a one-off. I honestly believe that Manchester United have improved. You know, who needs to win it more is a question, I think, yeah? Do Spurs need it more than Man United, or do Man United need it more than Spurs? My opinion, I believe that Spurs need it more than Man United. Man United have a lot more trophies. So if you look at it at that point, yeah? Man United need it because, let's be honest, after Alex Ferguson left, okay, right? They haven't been at the same levels, you know? They haven't been the force that they used to be. And recently their football, you know, recently I'm talking about not now that they've improved, but before, weren't all that, let's be honest. You know, they've struggled as well this season, I've said that already. So, both teams do need to win that. They both need it. But who needs it more? I think it's Spurs, to be totally honest. I think Ange needs it more. And the reason I think that is because Ange has had to put up with, I'd say, a toxic fan base. And I'm sorry to say this, yeah, but I get this off all the comments that I read, yeah, when I'm watching these YouTube channels, the pundits, okay, because everyone puts their opinion down in writing underneath. And there's been a lot of negativity. And like I said, now though, you do have some pundits that have changed their mind. And look, they said, you know, if Ange Postecoglou does win the Europa League Cup final, obviously they're going to have a parade, okay? They're going to parade the trophy. So what are they going to do? They're going to do the parade without Ange. They're going to do the parade with Ange and then sack him after the parade. I mean, come on, seriously. I don't know how to say this. I've said this so many times, okay? And I've seen the comments of people, not on my channel yet, but I mean, my channel doesn't get that many views. Yeah, we're part-time, it's a hobby. Like I was saying, I've said this so many times, you know, Ange is a great manager. Yes, the results in the Premier League don't show that. But it's surprising, the first season, you know, everyone was, oh, you know, Ange, okay. And let's not forget, yeah, when they were singing, we got our Spurs back, we got our Spurs back. Let's not forget that. It's been a crazy season, it's been a weird season for them, but I honestly believe if Levy allows Ange to go, they're going to have to restart again. They've been doing that for so long now that you're never ever going to have any stability or continuity, yeah? Can't even say the bloody word. I've lost my English. Anyway, they've bought young players. Ange is trying to build something for them. And I don't think that a lot of supporters realise or understand that. I've said this before. Sometimes the Spurs supporters come across as being entitled. But based on what? I mean, what have you won? How can you feel so entitled when you haven't won anything in years? And like I said, it's been 40 years since you won a European trophy. From what I believe, yeah, what I understand, or you've been in a European Cup final. Again, I didn't look at the stats, but anyway, this is a chance for you to finally win a trophy. It's not a done deal, like I said. It's still a long way to go. But going by that clip, okay, and Ange's speech in the dressing room after the Bodo Glimt win, how can you not believe that they have what it takes to win it? My money is on them picking up the trophy. My money is also on, if Ange does go, it's because he's had enough and he decides to go. If Levy was to sack him because, and Ange wanted to stay, but Levy sacked him all the same, then I tell you what, you definitely need to have a look at that man, okay, and change him. Anyway, look, that's it from me, yeah? Okay, me, Shah, I'm out.